What is going on, guys? It is Austin with Gone in 60. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my tips and tricks on how to get the best deal possible right now in this market on a used car. I have a friend that reached out to me and said, Austin, how can you help me? So I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks that I passed along to him. So with that, let's jump into it. All right, guys, so let's just jump into the situation. I had a friend from high school, good friend, used to golf with him a lot, and he reached out to me. He's a good subscriber on my channel and just wanted to know, hey, how can I get the best deal possible on a used car? So I'm just going to be reading some of the text messages and throw it up on the screen for you guys, because hopefully if you guys are out in the market today, maybe some of this advice could help you. Some of the stuff you probably already know, but hopefully there's one or two or maybe three things that actually might help you if you're trying to shop for a used car right now. So he was looking for a used 2019 Armada Platinum, had about 20,000 miles, and I love this because he did his research. He had noticed that it's been sitting on the lot for just over 2 months, and they wanted over 50 grand for it, and I asked him, hey, are you trading anything in? And he shared with me what his trade-in was. So, here is my advice to him. With a used car right now, there is going to be more room to hopefully negotiate. Now obviously is a tough time just because of inventory, although I think the used car market is slowing down some, and I think prices are coming down some. So here is my advice. Step one, know what your van is worth. By trading it in, you will save on sales tax on your Armada. If they won't negotiate on the Armada, then negotiate on your trade-in. Don't let them lowball you on your trade. Use Kelley Blue Book to verify values. I most likely will be selling my car to Vroom online. I would get some online offers from Carvana, from CarMax, from Vroom, all of them. Go in there with knowledge, because some of these dealerships, they will completely lowball you on your trade-in. And honestly, if you know what your value's worth on that, if they don't want to negotiate on the price of the car, then negotiate on the price of your trade-in. My second piece of advice for him is I said, hey, it's good you know how long the car has been sitting on the lot. Use that. See if their price compares to similar models on other lots. So I love that he took time to realize how long that car has been sitting there. I think location is a very important thing. Some dealerships do very well, and some dealerships, depending on where you live, there might not be a lot of people interested in that type of a vehicle. So go around to other lots, maybe local, see if there's another car like that. Look online, see if their prices are competitive. Look up the Blue Book values, look up the NDA or the NADA values, however you say it. I can never pronounce it right. See what your car is worth. Go in there knowing what your car is worth and what the car you want to buy is worth. So what I said is, hey, step three, if they won't negotiate with you at all, sometimes they get a kickback from certain financial institutions. So if you do your financing through them, ask them, hey, if I do my financing through you and you can match or beat a rate that I have already been approved for, then can you sell me the car for X price? So that was my third piece of advice is if they aren't negotiating with you, try the financing option. Say, hey, come in there knowing, hey, this is the best rate I can get. If you can match or beat that, can you give me a price of X? Because most likely they're going to run it by the dealerships or the financial institutions that they will get a kickback from. My fourth piece of advice is, contrary to popular belief, bringing in cash or having a large deposit doesn't help out in the negotiation process. It doesn't. I've thought bringing in cash before that, hey, that makes it better. They hate it. They don't like cash. They don't want it. Like, they want to finance you as much as possible. And it also, I think, determines how much they can make too. My piece of advice is the end of the month is the best time to wheel and deal. At the end of the month, they're trying to hit quotas, they're trying to hit numbers. In the industry that I work in software, at the end of the month is always the best time, and especially the end of the quarter. So if you see that an incentive is running for a certain period of time, go in at that time. If you're trying to buy a muscle car, which I'm sure a lot of you on my channel are, the best time to buy is when no one wants to buy them. Buy them in the winter time, buy them in the slow season, buy them in a certain part of the country that car has been sitting for a while and you know it's hard to get to, that you know that, hey, if I make an offer, that they'll most likely do it. So end of the month is the best time, or also on a slow day. Go in during the middle of the week, go in on a Tuesday or Wednesday during the middle of the week and see what kind of deal you can get. Sometimes their moods change depending on the time of the month. So number 6, this was a piece of advice I gave him because the Armada has a V8. And I said, I imagine that has a V8. I would say I can't imagine a lot of people lining up to buy that car right now with gas prices so high. So use anything you can, because these guys are going to use anything they can to make you pay as much as possible for the car. So with gas prices as high as they are, that is a car that is not going to get good gas mileage. And with a V8, I just know for my Mustang, it was $60, $70 to fill it up the other day. So with a car like that, you're going to be probably paying close to $100, if not over $100 every time you fill it up. So if the car's been sitting on the lot for 2 months with gas prices the way they are, I'd say, hey, look, I imagine with a big V8 like that, not many people are lining up right now to try and buy it. Step 7, don't let them get you into payment talks. All of these dealerships are always going to want to say, well, what do you want your payment to be? What do you want it to look like? Don't focus on that, because they're going to try and get you into a higher interest rate, a longer loan term period that maybe you don't want to go with. Just focus on the price of the cars, your car for a trade-in, and the price of the car you're looking to buy. And the last piece of advice is they will point out imperfections on your trade-in. Make sure and point out the imperfections on the used car that you're looking to buy. My best piece of advice, if you're buying a used car, ask if you can take it to a local mechanic that you trust and have them look it over. It is worth the $100 inspection to do that. If you're that serious about a used car, you do not know how people drive and treat their cars. They might not be as careful and as clean as you are. So, is there pointing out problems with your trade-in? Point out problems with their used car. Let them know that it is not that hard for you to walk away. Don't show them your interest. Don't show them how much you like the car. Just be matter of fact about how you work with it. You know, and I also told my friend, I know the dealerships that he's going to, ask around if you know of anybody that works there, that friends that you have that maybe can get you a discount, because just so happens to be that I know someone that works at this dealership, and I think he would do me a solid and help him get a little bit off of his car. So guys, it is a crazy market right now. Used car prices are going down, so pay attention to that. Hopefully that brings down the price of just cars in general that you're looking to buy. They're probably not going to give you as much as for your trade-in as they would have a month or 2 months ago. That's just what I'm seeing as I'm filming this video at the end of August. So just know, guys, be patient, be willing to walk away, and good luck, because working with car sales is so painful. But I hope you guys can get whatever car you're looking out there. And with that, guys, that ends today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.